Sean again from Max Options Trading. Here's my recap for BABA puts that we opened on November 1st. Just gonna be right around it was on the Tuesday. I'm still actually in the trade. We trimmed for 19%, small gains, 30%. I got my last load unloaded. No, not the last load, sorry. Second to the last load unloaded for 45% gains yesterday. And I still got some runners open, which will probably close at about 100% today, looking at the gap down in the entire market. But as far as the TA goes, looking at the daily chart here, been trading under this bear trend channel for quite some time, and as you can see, 9 EMA, the blue line here, it's been acting as a pretty good resistance, as well as the orange line and the purple line here. It's going to be 9, 21.55. Looking at the 4-hour chart here, this particular day, October 26th, we had a gap up. We filled the gap right here, and then we actually gapped back down right away the next day. Looking into the hourly chart here, after the initial gap down, we consolidated right at the trend line support, this green trend line here. If you zoom out, you can kind of see what I mean by trend line support, right? You have a touch, touch, touch. Had another gap up day. My idea of shorting was if you're to test this red EMA here, which is a 200 EMA, you can also see that on the 4-hour as well. Not the 200, but we're going to be testing the purple or either the green, which is the 21 or 55, depending on whichever area we get the rejection from. So let's play the chart here. Let's go to the 5-minute actually. This is last week Thursday. We'll play it and see what happens. And actually, fast forward real quick. Oh, oops. What am I doing? Oh my God. Sorry about that. Let me let me fix this here real quick. I think I messed it up. One second, guys. Okay, there you go. Play it from there. So November 1st, we gapped up, rejected this blue area right here. We're gonna go zoom out a little bit. That area is the green EMA here, which is what, the 50 EMA acting as a resistance. And also, if you look back at October 26th here, we had a harsh rejection here right after this huge gap up. Normally, whenever we see huge gap up like this and we reject harshly right away, there's going to be a lot of sellers sitting over there, which is going to also act as a resistance. Hence why there's a blue zone there that I drew. Going back to the chart, we'll play everything out. Gapping down. And after we initially reversed that gap bounce, we can see that there's all these many green candles, but really all it takes was one or two or three red candles to push the stock right back down. When that happens, normally means that it takes 50 buyers to push up, say, $1, but it only takes 3 sellers to push the price right back down. That means the sellers are definitely in control. So my entry was right around here. I'm gonna enter. Doesn't say what I enter, but I remember I entered right at open on November 1st. And I remember seeing this bounce here and rejecting right away, which was this candle right here, bearish candle. And you can also see the POC, point of control, these volume area. This key area is also being violated. Everything out. And we sort of test the gap a little bit, consolidate sideways. But again, every push we had was knocked down by huge selling. And also bearish divergence here. We have a high, right, and a high, but we have a high and a low. That means that the stock may be gapped up, but the momentum is dying down. Okay. And back to real time. Yep. So November 1st, we got the entry here. Dropped all the way down. It actually did surprisingly gap back up again, but harsh rejection and straight down. And this is where we are now. We'll probably close this for about 100% gains. So really, the TA was really downtrend resistance / EMA resistance, bearish divergence, and weak buying compared to the amount of sellers that we had. Thanks, guys.